What is up, guys? So I'm making my coffee right now, and I was studying my schedule earlier because I'm gonna start university on Sunday, and so I'm just setting my schedule, every single course I'm gonna take, what time I'm gonna take, and my days breakdown on my Google Calendar, so I know when I can take my sales calls and I know I'm gonna be cold calling, and I can have a proper arrangement and have like a God's eye view of my week and what it looks like. And bro, all I'm thinking is, holy shit, what did I sign up myself for? And then I realized this is what it takes to actually win. Like, this is what it takes, and this is like the bare minimum. I'm pretty sure this is the bare minimum. I'm pretty sure I have to sacrifice more because after setting my schedule, I didn't have a lot of time left for me to do anything personal, except on Saturdays. And on Saturdays, I'm gonna be studying for my university. And it got me thinking, dude, when am I gonna go to the gym? Like, how am I gonna schedule my gym and shit? And bro, my schedule is packed. So it's just the beginning of the day. We have 2 new wins. I booked 2 appointments yesterday, one for today, one for tomorrow. We have one today at 9 a.m., which is 4 p.m. my time. We have another one tomorrow at 10 a.m., which is 5 p.m. So I'm just setting my schedule, my Google Calendar, so I can sync it with my Go High level and I can send them invitations. And yeah, I'm supposed to be making my coffee. I wanted to make this video productive. So while I'm making my coffee, I wanted to speak. But we could just do that right now. So what has been the update for the past few days? So I actually haven't done any cold calls on one day. I have a valid reason. So I had one day, there was one day this week where I didn't do cold calls with a valid reason. But from Monday till yeah, so the only valid day was Tuesday, okay? And for Wednesday, I did cold calls yesterday, and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday I didn't do. Monday I didn't do any cold calls. So Monday no cold calls. Tuesday no cold calls as well. But I joined a couple online coaching calls and I networked. So I think that was really worth the time. I did instead of cold calling. I think I still had enough time to cold call, but I didn't because I'm a slag. But anyways, I kind of redeemed myself yesterday. So yesterday was the highest top score when it comes to cold calling until now, which is 115 cold calls in one day. You got, like, I can't really explain to you, but it took so much mental effort just pushing through. And I was just telling myself, like, I think I got my first appointment after I think the first 80 calls or 75 calls. Can you imagine like going for like at least 1.5 hours straight and not seeing any results? And you know, looking at it from a different perspective, 1.5 hours is nothing, right? Some people, I know, I have a friend, he told me he has to do 500 cold calls to get one appointment in his industry. I was like, what the fuck, dude? And I was complaining about getting an appointment after like 70 or 80 calls, because usually for me, after like 20-30 calls, I can book an appointment. These are my numbers, these are my stats, so that's what I'm used to. And then just what happened yesterday broke me a bit. But I was just telling myself, dude, you're one call away from getting a client. You're one call away. And I just kept telling myself, you're one call away. You're one call away. And I'm just pushing. And then I got to 90 calls. I'm like, am I gonna stop? No, I did 100. And then I think after like the 70, 80, first appointment, right? And like I think I could have done 3 appointments yesterday, but then I fucked up on my end. I was talking to a guy and we were talking and I pitched in everything. We were talking for some time. And then by mistake, like a retard, I ended the call. I called this guy back like 5 times and he did not pick up. But yeah, so I cold called him, he didn't pick up. And I was like, dude, fuck. But then I booked 2 appointments, which is good. Hopefully they show up. So another no-show, boys. This is one thing I think you should learn as well, whoever is watching this. Don't really get happy. Like, for me personally, I don't really feel happy or content unless I actually close the person I booked an appointment with. Because until now, I think I booked 5 appointments. I'm gonna like film another video at night to tell you what are my current stats and how many cold calls I've done, total volume. And from all the appointments I booked to pitch my service, none of them showed up except one guy, and that was for something different. That was because I was recording a podcast episode, and he showed up, and I have the recording for it, but I haven't like posted it, I haven't edited it, I haven't done anything yet. So it was the only guy that showed up. Yeah. So let's go. Let me go make my coffee. Like, give me a second. Wait, hold up. I need to get some water. Okay, we got some water. Okay, so as I was saying, book 2 appointments. So just remember, always when it comes to any sort of outreach, anything you're doing, you're one call, you're one message, you're one DM, you're one email away from getting a client. Okay? And I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and he was like, dude, what the fuck did you do? Why did you start this business? It's really complicated. You're losing money. You're not making money. And he wasn't hating or anything. He's just like, he really cares for me. So he was just trying to give me advice so I can better my situation. But I'm like, I told him, this is a risk I can take now and not have to worry about it in the future. Because if I lose all my money right now, I'm still gonna have time. I don't have any responsibilities. I'm not married, right? I'm not married. Single, ready to mingle. But I'm not married. I don't have kids. I don't have responsibilities. I don't have to take care of anything but myself. But obviously, I'm doing this for a bigger picture. I'm not doing this just for that. I'm doing this so I can take care of my parents, so I can take care of myself, right? But let's close this. So I was like, dude, it's just a risk I'm gonna have to take now, because in order to reach where I wanna go, I have to take this risk. Otherwise, I'm gonna live with the regret of making money and not actually preaching what I say and reinvesting it into the business and making something work from as little money as you have, as little money you have. Every single day I see people become more successful and make money and skyrocket their agencies. I'm like, why not me? But then you always have to remember, if you don't make progress, if you don't like do the action that you're supposed to do now to help your future business, future health, future whatever, you're just taking that progress away from yourself. So if I'm supposed to make a coffee right now, right? So I have to go light it up, okay, fire, and then I can make my coffee. If I don't light it up, and that's the action I need to do right now, if I don't take the lighter and light it up, and the chemical fusion between the fire and the gas, which makes us fire, if I don't do that, I won't be able to make the coffee. So this is the action I'm supposed to take now. So if I don't do that, I'm not going to be able to make the coffee. It's the same thing applied in business. I know I butchered it the way I explained it, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. The actions you take now for your business or for your health or whatever thing you're seeking to improve is gonna benefit the future you. The 40 minutes of cardio I'm doing today are not for today's Ali. It's for future's Ali. Because if I compound the cardio I'm doing every single day with my deficit, I'm going to lose weight, but in the future, not now. So it takes time to build up. And I think this is where we all feel. This is where we feel like, oh, this is not working. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't see any progress. What I've noticed until now is from the hundreds of calls I've done for myself and the thousands I've done for people I worked with, is that it doesn't come from the first call unless you're lucky. But it takes time. Momentum is very important. So you have to make sure that you're putting in effort every single day consistently, and being honest with yourself and asking yourself, hey, am I actually doing my best with this? Am I putting my full effort? Because if you don't put your full effort now and it doesn't end up working in the end, you're gonna feel regret that you didn't put your 100%. You're gonna be like, okay, what if I did put in my 100%? What would have happened then? You don't want to have that feeling. It's the worst feeling ever. The pain of regret is the worst feeling ever. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I don't think this semester is gonna be any much fun when it comes to like traditional fun. I think my fun is gonna be booking appointments, closing these people, making money, learning an earnable skill that's gonna help me and help businesses I work with, and learning how to manage a business. Um, so yeah, so my coffee is almost over. I call this coffee talk, and inshallah you'll see me in another episode. By the way, guys, I actually have episodes that are pre-recorded. I'm just too lazy to edit it and post it, like honestly. But I have some other episodes from other days. I've been inconsistent when it comes to filming progress videos every day, but I have been filming and I haven't posted these yet. So I might post the older ones and then post this one. Ciao, ciao.